There we go. God, that only took me a little bit of time. Hello, friends. I really need to stop saying that because it's intensely cursed, and no. Hello friends, and welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV. Swear each time I start these streams they're getting later and later. Genuinely it's because I like sleep. That's what it is. I like sleeping, and or even if I'm not actually sleeping, just like lying in bed watching videos on my phone and shit. So every time I wake up I'm like, oh, I should get up, and I'm like, oh, but my bed is so comfortable and it doesn't hurt my back too much, unlike pretty much everything else on the planet. Anyway, more importantly, last week we helped cleanse Armoreng of its Shadowbringer. Thancred, Shadowbringer, Joseph Light Warden. Thancred didn't die despite having mega death flags everywhere. And Arbut made me sad. And speaking of Arbut making me sad, and me thinking about him being like somewhat dead and probably choosing to die all the way at some point, I then also had a dream which involved me being somewhat dead and wanting to, not sure how to tell people that I wanted to die all the way. So I guess you can say that I'm really over-identifying with Arbut right now. Anyway. This today, yep, that's what I meant to say. We are going to space out into the universe. And then, hello, it's me, I exist. And then we're going to go take on Eulmore. So where we left off yesterday, we literally just made it to 78. There's an instance, the instance is 77, but I could feel the level gate coming in my soul, so I decided to level up instead. Discord seems to be having some issues. God, I love these hunt marks. They are excellent, but also terrifying. Oops, and I need to pause that. Leave me alone. Right. Uppermost level of the city houses Valthry's chambers. He must keep the warden close. We're likely to encounter Ranjit again. One can only hope it's still licking his wounds. Yet, even without him, Eulmore is an eminently defensible city, as you doubtless gleaned during your visit. When I last set foot inside its walls, I almost mistook it for dear old Limsa, but it's full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way of saying, be on your guard. My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding. Let us proceed with all care. That Valthry should brazenly exert his influence over the people speaks as desperation. He will not go quietly. I'm fine, Maeve. Shaking with fury, but fine. Let's go. My oldest Sinita? Wicked white, we all scoffed the stuff without second thought. I never got near as much as the others, but a bit of greens and bony fish I got by on don't seem as bad no more. Let's do it. We shall not find the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Just realised my desktop audio is muted for some reason. Let's unmute that.
can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
Waggles eyebrows.
Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise!
Cronkle's eyes suspiciously.
Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Hey, I don't like that. Fair warning, we are... Fuck, wrong button. Definitely in the spoiler zone right now. I'll take us out so you can actually see more of the screen, but...
shields.
Of course he would, this guy's a
area
tit.
is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vorthra's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphano. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
It's like small and tall up here. Be more evident if I didn't have the mug head on, but oh well. I'll load in eventually. Here we go. Nice. Okay. So what are we doing? Very bad for some reason. Let me know if it's too loud on stream and I will turn it down as well. Who's looking after them?
May the 12 guide you.
Okay. Their minds are not their own, remember. Avoid harming them wherever possible. Can't, like, talk to anyone at the moment.
I fear.
Would you care to make a stand? Gladly. Maid, pray, press on with the others when the opportunity doth arrive. I mean, I guess, but I'm not happy about it. The way's clear. Come on, you two. I found it. More of them. We were almost through. Right, my turn to make a heroic stand. As soon as there's a lull, push on. Oh boy.
Pay me back later.
The jesters from before. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack him. With good life here, I'm not about to lose it, but fair's fair. We'll give you death. If you fight us for your own volition, then we'll not hold back.
Show's over. I'll break your funny bone.
It's my turn. Heal yourself.
A gift for you.
Nice going, dropping it directly on their head. Good.
You think this is funny?
Actually, I do. Is it worth wasting harm on her? Oh yeah. I'll be in, and just climb from the canopy. From there, we will take the crown lift. Okay, this way I see. I think. Yeah. I'll be on Firebird for the next pull, which is good. Hey Alfie, sorry I got lost. It wouldn't let me attack them, so I presume that that's Alfie dealing with them. Okay, here we go. Unless Ranjit was the Light Warden this whole time?
You will find my master in his chamber.
No. I still think it's Valkyrie.
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Fucking try me, buddy. You're one of his puppets too.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthre's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
Okay, well I guess Streamlabs is also having some issues, so
Let us settle this once and for all.
sort this after this fight. Okay. Let's do it. Ever since I submitted to my master's authority, I have been naught but a weapon. I do like that ability name. way, get out. Get back in. Left leg in, right leg out. Shake it up and do it all about. I exist only to destroy, and destroy you I will. I'm not an idiot, I do understand how AoEs work. Clearly not enough, but I do understand. What do you mean not ready? Not yet ready. Oh. That. Nope. No. This. Move out this way. Do that. I almost had it. Can I use this yet? No. Doesn't really do much, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. On, we'll get back to. Past me, you must endure all that I have learned on the battlefield, for I am a weapon forged in the fires of war. No, you piece of shit. Do the ability on the thing I tell you to. we go. Now I can do this. This. Yes, come on. There we go. Ah, there you are. My precious girls. Whew. That was stressful. I didn't die, but I really thought I was going to. You alright, Maeve? The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Valtteri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. I hate eating noises so much, they make me so uncomfortable.
Lord Valtteri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused! And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess the answer is no.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Yep, this is what we guessed. Oh. That's
Remorse?
horrible.
For the future of all. What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No.
Suppose that explains what's up with his bonus heads.
It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
You really don't, buddy.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah!
Incredibly off-putting.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Ah. I really don't like that. That's really...
Where did he go? What in the heavens?
What the fuck?
Did Vorthree do that?
We must... How do we get up there?
Wait. That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I want to... You don't need my permission.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthry's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Big yikes. Many, many yikes. Big old yikeroonies. Yike intensifies. Good news, Maeve. It would seem that Rena is indeed able to reverse the effects of Valthrie's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn, the problem being there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Now attune with the Aetheryte and Eulmore. So, here is some dream powder. We're administering it to things well to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I'd appreciate you if you could assist with this task. Those affected scattered all over the city. You suggest starting your search at the Directs and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. First things first. Attune with that Aetheryte. How do you get that of the sun, the sea title. I want it. Here we go. I might go back to the first caller for now, but I do also really like Of the Sunless Sea. I'm gonna go with Of the Sunless Sea for now, but I'll probably swap back to the first caller. It's just like my... It's my fave. Oh, who am I looking for? Amanda, that's who I'm looking for. Start down and go around. Cool, right. I'm here and I'm paying attention. That's me. A person who knows what's going on and remembers where the stairs down are. Looks around shiftily. Paradise Fallen is a very good quest name as well. Bereft of leadership, the soldiers have lost the will to fight. They pose no threat to us. Hail, Lord 4-3. Strange show this footage down from above today. The commotion seemed almost violent. Sure was, buddy. It sure was. No, I don't want to go up. I want to go out. Ah, fuck you fool. You need to go out this way and around. Of course. I'm a big dumb who can't remember their way around. Like an idiot. Maybe. Okay. Well, no, it wouldn't do, of course. You're in the city, you idiot. That's meal. Don't fancy you. Hey, that's bad, and I wouldn't recommend it. Just so you're aware. Okay, there we go. There's the person I'm looking for. Oh, Lord Farthry. You're on my daily meal. Snore, snore. Oops, sorry, I just smacked my mic accidentally. I'm very good at this, and I won't have anyone tell me otherwise. Looks around shiftily. Hurts. Please. Mistress, she's been injured. Please help her. I beg you. What is this? Is she sleeping? A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. Definitely, absolutely not gonna make it. Nope. I have no idea how in the fuck you're supposed to be able to do that. Well, whatever. There we go. Stop trespassers. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? There you are, Maeve. Just finished aiding this man. Now, for the next one. More out in the derricks and below, you say? So many of them. But Minfield entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I can bring the enthralled to you. Oh, that would certainly make it easier for me to work. Thank you, Maeve. I'll do my best to keep pace. Fuck, I meant to check what's going on with Streamlabs. I'll do that now.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Nope.
Let me handle this.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's a Cloudflare issue.
Citizens of Eulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own.
Yeah, the event list is a Cloudflare thing.
Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It
Anti-capitalist
is not
alpha
for me
no.
to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vor 3.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Use his airship.
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Help us use that airship. That's how we can get to the other side.
Vor3 has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
Well, there's loads attached to this fucking city. We'll use one of those.
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
I suppose that's a good excuse, but at the same time...
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vor3 took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Oh, we've done one of that already. We can do this again.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Oh yeah, we helped your miners. Don't worry about that.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just...
Like, this is basically being like, be useful, you piece of shit.
All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Missed my mouse there. Okay, Alpinut. Here we go. The ladder is situated to north and west of right. Let us make our way there, Maeve. So, right, but first... I want you, in case I can dump some stuff on you. Sing one like a beautiful branch do, only she can. Nice, I got that right. What I'm going to do is for Dark Knight and for Astro, I'm going to keep my stuff. That because I want to bung that in. Right, so what I want to do is go to, what are you? Seriously gonna run out of room soon. There. Okay. In that case, I'm going to keep this to turn it to glamour toilet it. Yeah, they all look the same. Okay. That here. Keep that fending. Then I've got a slaying ring, which I literally do not have room for. Right, well, I'll keep that for now. So, still quietly from your loyal servant's dreams. What I need, what I really, really need, is a third retainer. I need to clear those out at some point. Okay, whatever. we've healed. So let's head out to... right. Just thump from one of my neighbours. What? Oh, that's 55. Okay. I just really need to work on leveling it. That's going to be what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to level Astro up through side quests, and then level Dark Knight up, probably through primarily dungeons. But we'll see. Whatever side quests I have left, I'll use to level Dark Knight up. And then I'm going back into Palace of the Dead, and I am just going to get Bard up to as high as possible. Bottom rung, they call this place. Very apt. Apparently used to be the control centre for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. Good luck for the pug. Okay, you're in Angers. Maeve, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? Sure do. For a blessing, they are found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Stella and I will serve as assistants. The appointed hour which will imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which are too long lain neglected. Sense and maintenance will be needed ere it move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we prepare upon these pure lumber. Sure, can do. Look south, I'll find a dry dock, then 1 yard. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part some lumber for our cause. I have been there. I have helped the dude down there. Talos look really cool. Gosh, I can't wait to be able to fly around here. Leave me alone. Everyone's like, ah, take this on the sea. Haven't seen you around. Need to get down, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you come to the right place. We can do the building P2, though that'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, the least you can do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you a lumber if you do me a favour in return. It is about another round for good measure. We'll use you counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Some of the numbers lying around to the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these you can just ask Grithel for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. And then review the key items. Nice. Time to do some basic maths. Stacks. Keep your heart. I only know the first like 20 seconds of that song when it's from when it was used as a Mubim Bam end song. Hey, taking stock for Earth, are you? Well, last account would be 68 plants in the storehouse here. 79. None of those were rotted though, so we tossed them out. Go, Grithel, another load's just arrived. 13 planks, one told, but one's damaged. It's all good, really good for kindling now. Bring the good ones here, be sure to let Irvith know as well. So, hang on. 12... 59 plus 11, 69. Nice. 70... 82 so far. I think this number down anyway. I'm sure you can work it out. Let me just double check that, but 68 minus 9 is 59 plus 12, 69, 71, 72, 73, hang on, 68 minus 9 is 59 plus 12, nice, 69, nice, 71, 182, okay, I see, yep. So where's the last stack? The biggest question is where the last stack I'm supposed to count is. That way, perhaps 82. 82. Can I remember that number? It's 82. It won't even let me jump off either. How rude. How far in here can I go? I can't. I can't just go swimming off the edge, damn. Over here, got it. $82. That's 24. 92, 102, 106. Let me just double check that. So 11, 24, 34, 35, 68, 59 plus 35, 69, 79, 89, 84, plus 12, 94, no, hang on, I've done my roster wrong, 50, 59, 59 plus 12, 69, 70, 71, 71, 81, 82, 92, 102, 106. Count. That's exactly what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but has to be done. As I promised, I'll give you a lumber. What do you need it for, anyway? You were serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. Shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all wish to do something greater. Fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He'd welcome the help. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with the lumber you need. Nice. I like the people riding around on the motorcycle, the cars everywhere. They are cool, I just really... Just start using Twintania actually, she's the only like unique mount that I have really. I do like the Mesa Chariot, but Twintania though. Stream runs a rally quite impressively. Amidst great adversity, a little purpose never goes astray. Oh, Maeve, I heard you went to find lumber. From afar, the ladder looks like it's made entirely of metal, but it's actually a lot of wood if you look for it. The work proceeds apace and peacefully. When it's restored, the ladder will not only be our way forward, it will represent a momentous step towards New Calusia. I've rounded up as much material as I could for our work. Just my little bit for the cause. By the intensity with which it's work, it is as if all of that reluctance was a lie. It's a primitive and efficient sign. A much smaller Talos from our company could have just easily performed the same task. Oh, he'll have them moving again soon. I know he will. Art thou returned? Wert thou able to procure lumber? And lumberjacks. And they're okay. The cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. But when that struggle be have proven himself to be determined and a soul, I doubt not but that the work shall be completed ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. There hath been years in the making. At long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate. The hope spurred ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Stop making me think I'm gonna die! But prematurely do I give myself sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, it would appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou should take thy knees for a time. Thou will need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Okay, no kind of thing you to say. Cool. I like seeing everyone's bardings.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Eulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
I would.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Eulmore. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones. A difficult feat to achieve.
This guy is such a piece of shit.
But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
Absolutely not.
The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying?
Yep.
Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
Good. I'll tear it out and shred it to pieces with some scissors. Blunt scissors, no less.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance.
Also
next
made a
to
good
all
point
we
earlier,
had
which
in
it seems like
common.
they're trying to go for a very similar thing that they did with Thingamajig.
Then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember?
Never mind.
Huh?
The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
There's an insult I could make there, but it's a homophobic one, so I'm not going to make it.
You could do it, dearest.
It's just
I
unfortunate
doubted
thing
you
that
for a
came to mind.
moment.
The shitty thing that old Englishmen say. I don't know if it's a international phrase or just an English phrase, but it's definitely a shitty, homophobic old English male thing.
I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me